Hello, and thank you for trusting me to read for you. Today I'm going to be reading the Sex Fantasy reading that you purchased. We're going to be doing several different decks here. This is a Unicorn Tarot deck, and then we have the Relationship Romance Energy deck, and then we have the Oracles of Passion Messages. So on my channel, when I use this camera, if it zooms in on a card, I pull more cards to get more information. So what I'm just doing now is just shuffling a few times to show you that everything is all shuffled. I love being able to shuffle on the videos. All right. And then also, after I read these cards, I pull bonus cards for each of my readings. So I figure what we'll do for you is on your bonus, I'll pull 3 more um, passion message cards. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So what they want will be here. We have their energy, the energy of the relationship, your energy, and then we have the passion message. Okay, so card number 1, what they want. This is showing as, oh, we're zooming in on the passion message, so let me pull that card so I don't forget really quick. Okay. So the reverse 6 of Cups energy, this energy is really about living in the past, and in some ways it's about some unrealistic expectations. I feel that when it comes to sex, this person has not had a lot of experiences, and I feel that that's something that they want. They want to be able to, I didn't really settle on another card, so I won't pull a clarifier. They want to be able to explore new things. They want to have like adventures. This person is someone who in the past they haven't had the openness that they really want. And I feel that they would be willing to do a lot of interesting things sexually. Nurturing, taking care of. So this isn't really somebody who's like a player, but they want to have a partner that they can go do different things with. So they don't really want like a standard vanilla relationship. Like this person wants to do some kinky things, but they also want to have a foundation as well. So then the next one, the energy of the relationship is showing as breakup. Sometimes moving on is the best way to be kind. So I feel that you guys at this point right now, you don't really know where your compatibilities lie. And so in some ways, I feel that the two of you have been struggling trying to have the other person see it your way. And so there's just kind of like this feeling of, oh, maybe this won't work. We should break up. Like there's some doubt in that energy though. So I also feel that you're afraid of this. This is some of the fear that's in the connection. Like, well, what if they don't want me all of a sudden? Or what if I can't fulfill their desires? Like you've put a lot of pressure on yourself, is what I feel. And so because you feel pressure to do things like the right way or to please this person, it's putting pressure on them to try and figure out why you're feeling insecure with the connection. And I feel that in a little bit, it's causing some instability. So you really need to make a choice within yourself because you do have free will. Is this someone who you want to continue with? What do you want? And that's what you really should be focusing on. Because if you're trying to figure out how to please this other person ahead of pleasing yourself, then you're not ever really going to be happy, because that's what they mean by people pleasing. Like, I want to make this person happy because whatever reason, if you're trying to make them happy before you, it's People, if you can see other people doing it, if you can see other people getting in a committed relationship, or whatever type that is for you, that means that it can happen for you as well. So being able to be secure in the connection is really important for both of you. So then the next card is showing us your energy, and this is showing us pride. Pride in yourself and your partner will allow you to feel close and secure. So I feel that some of that pride is in yourself. I feel that you've actually really been expressing like what you want and what you need. And I feel that this is a place in a relationship that you've really never been before, where you are feeling confident in it's okay for me to ask for what I want. I'm proud of how far I've come. And I feel that this is also a connection where you're not allowing the other person to treat you poorly. You're doing a very good job voicing what you want and need. But then sometimes when you voice those things, you also feel scared by saying, oh, this is what I want or need, I might lose them. But if you aren't getting what you need, then there's an issue with, well, why would you stay in a connection where you're not getting what you need? So I feel that you have some soul searching to do in how the two of you are connected, but I feel that there's a really positive energy with it. And there are some potentials and there are some possibilities. So then the next one is a passion message. This says, I'll make it all up to you. So I do feel that the two of you are growing and you are working on yourselves. Oh my gosh, and guess what? I just realized this deck, if you see the silhouettes match, I'm reading for a perfect match. Oh, beautiful. Do you see that the silhouettes match? So this is something where I really do feel that you can get out of this energy. I do feel that right now you are in the energy of like, oh, I don't think this is going to work. And I feel that's why they're saying, I'll make it all up to you. They've been unkind in some of this, but part of it I feel is getting to know the other person, getting to understand what they're talking about. Because if they did a study, and when you are growing up, you learn certain phrases, and that's like the language of your family. So, like if I said to you, oh, well, they're, acting like Aunt Sue. Well, in some families, Aunt Sue is great, and that means a wonderful thing. And in some families, Aunt Sue is abusive and nasty. So if you go into a relationship and you're saying, these are my expectations, and you're not defining what those things mean to each other, it's causing insecurity. And this person knows it. So then let's look at the clarity card that came up. Oh yeah, here we go. This is interesting. This came up as the reverse devil card. So this is about recovery. This is about leaving an abusive situation. I do feel that this person was taking advantage of you, and I feel that you have been standing up for yourself, and that's why you're feeling this pride. And I feel that your guides want you to know that you're doing an excellent job and not to give up, and that this is something that does have potential. I see the potential, but I also see the work that needs to be put in order for the potential to actually blossom into something. So I feel that the cards are really showing what you need to do for your specific relationship if you want it to work. But you have to decide if you want it to work. Okay, so then let's pull 3 passion messages. All right. Give me one second. I'm going to give these a little shuffle. Okay. Oops, one fell right on the ground. Number 2. I like when these fly up in the air, so give me one second. Okay. So it actually had several fall on the ground. Give me one second. Because it's supposed to be 3 bonus cards, but we have 5. So let me rearrange these so that we can get those, because they all fell down, and I feel like they were important because they were kind of jumping up in the air. All right, so card number 1 says, I love the story of how we met. This person really cares for you. I do not feel that the two of you are like in a committed relationship where you're like living together and it's been long term. I feel that the two of you are really learning each other and learning how to understand each other. So I feel that they love the story of how you met, but I don't feel that you feel that it's as important. Sometimes I feel that you maybe feel you're a little more committed into it than the other person, and they are just as interested. The next one says, I couldn't walk away if I wanted to. Like, this person I feel is a soulmate as we get like more in depth in it. I do feel that you've helped this person, then they have helped you as well, where you both have grown and you both have learned. And I feel that it's not a time of breaking up, much more of a time of like, we're going on a new path and we have to readjust. Card number 3 says, I watch you smile. I feel that, yeah, you and this person are not as I regret how things ended. I want to come back. I feel that you and this person kind of hit a moment where there was like an impasse and it turned into a fight and then it got bigger. And then neither one of you really knew how to say, oh, wait, I want to either change my answer or I see more of your perspective. And I do feel that you'll have that opportunity with this person. And then the last one says, the seed of our love will bloom with time. I feel that you're in the middle of the process. So when you're making a cake and you're measuring all of the different ingredients, when you start mixing them together and they start turning into batter, you can't throw it away and say, oh, well, it's not cake yet. So you're kind of in this connection with this person, going through these different stages, but at each stage, you're having the issue of this feeling of like, oh, well, things are moving. This must be the end. This must be how this ends. I knew this couldn't work out. I knew that things could go badly. I knew, but this person is growing and so are you. And I really feel that your guides want you